Alright, y'all. Um, so this is just kind of an update on the coronavirus. Now, a lot of people don't seem to think it's as big as it really is, but in other major countries right now, it's ripping through, man. This shit's scary. Um, I'm just gonna go over a couple articles that I found. Just browsing through Twitter, looking on a couple news sites that I've been trying to keep up with this, as I have a family, and I have family that spreads across Canada, and I have friends who have family that spread across Canada, and this shit is serious. So, as of March 1st, this is globally, numbers are lower than what they actually are. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of, like, in China, they're welding doors closed in apartment buildings. There's so many people who have, passed due to this that definitely haven't been reported yet. So, as the numbers keep coming up, it's not something that everybody should pay attention to because it'll depress the shit out of you. But this is serious. Protect yourself. Wash your hands. Make sure you're washing your hands. Even grocery stores, anything, products traveling globally, as nothing's really made in Canada anymore. So everything that is sold in Canada has came from somewhere, basically. Keep your hands clean as much as possible. Yeah. Best advice I can really give right now. Stay updated on places around you, cities around you. Yeah. So this disease has been detected in nearly 60 countries. One big one that's not being reported is India. Very dense population. And I'll show you on this map. This is basically India right here. And there's China. Almost 80,000 confirmed cases, right? India is at 0? Yeah, okay. That's how much I believe that. But so this is the Government of Canada website. These are the confirmed cases in Canada. Ontario 11, British Columbia 8, Quebec 1. It's you can go, you can find this website easily and all this information. That's how many people have been tested in Canada, 500, but it's not concerning, right? There was something on here that I thought I wanted to show, but yeah, right here. Public Health Agency of Canada has assessed the public health risks associated with COVID-19 as low for Canada. Okay, well, I guess thanks for your input, Public Health Agency. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is CTV News reported this. This was reported today, 9:30 this morning, March 1st. Stop buying face masks. They're not effective. This is the U.S. Surgeon General. No, it's a video. Can't play it, but I'm sure you guys understand how stupid that sounds. Yeah. Some of these media websites don't really necessarily produce news anymore. Yeah, that's not news. Don't stop buying face masks. If you feel face masks are going to protect you, buy a face mask. Buy boxes of face masks. Okay, so this is what's going to end up happening. Stores across the country, the panic coronavirus hoarding begins. Okay, so this is Costco. This is in the States. This doesn't. This isn't in Canada. Yeah, the shelves are clearing very quickly. And like I said earlier, a lot of the stuff that's sold in Canada, the States as well, is not made here. It's made overseas. I believe China produces 20% of goods to Western countries. So, yeah, it's crazy. So again, I'm going to say it. Protect yourselves. You need to. Um, yeah, I went over these numbers on the government website, or Government of Canada website. Canada's total number of coronaviruses rose to at least 20 over the weekend. So this is saying there's at least 20. What did this say? Yeah, this is saying 20 as well. To my friends, family, or whether you're my friend or not in Ontario, or even in BC, protect yourselves, guys. Okay, so this is in the UK. 13 more confirmed cases in the UK, which brings them to 36. Now, UK is monster country, very dense as well. 36 cases. I'm afraid to see how much this is going to rise. But it's the death tolls that are alarming the most. This ain't slowing down. They don't have a cure for it. And there's really not much you can do. From early reports, you can go 2 weeks without having symptoms for this, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, you're kind of out of it. So even people who were in quarantine, they were coming out of quarantine and then showing symptoms and then confirmed. This is scary shit. Now I just want to say that me showing this, I'm not trying to scare anybody. If you're scared, there's a reason to be. Is it something to hide in a hole over? No, but it's something to stay educated on. Know where cases are popping up. Even with people you engage in. Now, that's not to say that you should just avoid certain groups of people or certain people. That's not it. But what you should do is like going to a concert in Vancouver. Would I be going to a concert in Vancouver? Not likely. In the Toronto area, would I be going, to certain markets that, are downtown and sell things that aren't traditionally sold in Canada? No, I definitely would not. There's things you need to do to protect yourself and to stay safe from this. I'm afraid there's not going to be too much to do. This is China has said that production has resumed. This first came out in China in December. These are graphs of production from China, but so there's a smog that comes out of China while they're producing materials, goods that come to Western countries. Yeah, pretty big difference. Production has not picked back up, that's for sure. Yeah. Obviously, right now, there's not much we can do. I wouldn't necessarily say hoard, but if there's things you can pick up, instead of eating out, grab yourself, some extra meat, grab yourself some more toilet paper, grab yourself a pack of lighters, just in case. This isn't, the way China was able to handle this is a lot better than the way we have been able to, or we will be able to handle this in the Western Hemisphere. China already has a dictatorship, and so many people, they follow a lot more rules than Canadians or Americans would. Like, stay off the streets. In Canada, in places close to where I live, if government were to, I mean, they tell you to stay on the streets here because a lot of guys go ditch bang and stuff like that, you know. If people were told to stay in their city, not travel, that's not going to happen. We're not near as following of our government. I know a lot of people aren't happy with our government. China has, you know, they've done a lot of spraying of the streets. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the videos of those big street sprayers, I guess you could call them. I'm not exactly sure what they are or what they're spraying. One of the things that was said on Twitter was they were spraying bleach. Hard to say though. Nobody really knows. China hasn't exactly came out and said. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else to go with this. I'm gonna try to stay updated on it myself. Hope you guys do too. Take care of yourselves. Again, like I said, wash your hands. Take care, guys.